What's up, YouTube? This is B85 here, and this is tie-in to Warpath Regionals Episode 2, where I talked about Evol and possibly playing them. And I promised I would put the deck list up, and this is it. This is kind of a variation. I'm still working with it and shit like that, and you know, of course, going to make changes to it as needed through testing and stuff like that. But so far, the testing is pretty good on it, and I kind of like the way it's playing. There are a few changes I'm not sure about making, and I'll talk about that when we get through this. So let's go through the martial lineup. And one of the things I'm kind of on the fence about right now is playing 2 Serato. Mind you, I love Serato. I mean, it's a 19 beater that becomes a 21 if it's special, and that's amazing. And you know, it's a brute that the deck needs. However, for some reason, I don't like playing it in the deck. It honestly makes me want to substitute Pelta in the deck instead. Pelta is a hell of a lot better than Serato if it's drawn for 1, because it has a 2000 ass. So if you draw this in your opening hand and you don't draw Westlow, then you know you can just set it, and later on you have fodder to special summon with Volcano later, which, you know, I really like. And then if it's special summon, it becomes a 25 ass. And if it's destroyed by battle, then you search for an Evol tile and add it to your hand, which, I mean, that can be really, really damn good. Which means that, you know, your opponent has to come up with something really big to get over this until, you know, they use a Dark Hole or a Smashing or some shit like that to get rid of it. But, you know, I'm kind of on the fence about this. So, first of all, in the comments, tell me what you guys think about Serato versus Pelta. It's not necessarily, it's interchangeable whether you can use these as Exceed materials or not. I mean, they're all dinosaurs and shit. But, you know, there's pros and cons to both of them. So, for right now, I'm playing with Serato. Next up, Tekken 1 Darwino. I really don't care about making rank 6s in the deck, because you don't need Photon Strike Mouser, because you play Dolka. And Dolka is a hell of a lot easier to make than Photon Strike. And really the only rank 6 that you would even make for this deck is Solda. And with Insectors kind of out of the way, you really don't even need Solda. So, you know, in that same case, I mean, you can play Adrius or Crimson Armor Ninja and get the exact same effects off, pretty much. So, I mean, Darwino is good at 1. He's horrible at playing at 2, because a lot of times you'll draw 1 and then the other one becomes dead in deck, pretty much. So, I mean, you can't make your rank 6 plays, and that really sucks. So, 2 Volcano is pretty much mainstay. You special summon this guy, and he special summons an Evol from grave. So, 2 Diplo, this is your Bestiari. You know, special summon this guy, and pop back row. Yeah, it's pretty damn self-explanatory. On to Engine Monsters. 3 Westlow, you know, your Gravekeeper Spy. This is the guy that you want constantly. He's mega abusable, and you'll notice I'm not teching Tsushiyumi in this yet. I really haven't started testing with it, but I'm going to start playing around with Tsushiyumi as soon as I really get comfortable with the deck again and shit like that. So, but yeah, Westlow is still amazing, and it's awesome. So, 3 Najasho. This is pretty much like your combo breaker, the entire deck. It combos very, very well with Evo and special summon 2 Evol for the price of 1, pretty much. And then it combos very well with Mini Guts in here as well. And I'll talk about Mini Guts as well. And then 3 Effect Failures, because you constantly need that effect negation in case you can't exceed into Dolka. And you really need these late, early game. So, yeah, Effect Failure is just damn good. So, that's the end of the monsters. On to spells. 3 Evo. Everybody says that this is the Digivice, and it is absolutely correct. It turns all your reptiles into dinosaurs, and your dinosaurs become dragons. So, Evo is pretty much the key of the entire deck. 3 Evo Diversities. This card is amazing, like I said in the Warpath video. lets you add an Evol tile or an Evol sword from your deck to your hand. So, I mean, who doesn't want to play 3 Rotas? 2 mini guts. Like I said, this card pretty much wins games, and I explained in Warpath video what it does, and it combos extremely well with the Najasho. I mean, hell, you can even use this on a flipped Westlow. So you flip the Westlow, get the Volcano, and make your Logia. Then you can play mini guts on that spent Westlow, target your opponent's big monster, and start attacking for big damage. So, I mean, there's a lot of shit that you can do with this card, and I mean, it's really, really good in those in mid to late game, to where you can really start pushing for game, and you make one big move and it's over. So, I can't tell you how many games I've actually won just with mini guts. 2 MST. I hate back row. So is his deck. 2 Duality. It's all you can play now. Reborn. Dark Hole. Pot. I mean, this card, like, if you could play multiple pots in the deck, I would, but you have to recycle your engine and recycle all your Evol swords back into your deck so that you can keep on making Dolkas, Logias, and all your other Xyz. So you have to play it. 1 Book of Moon. This pretty much, like, along with Wind Up Zenmate, oh god, what's his name? Wind Up Zenmeister, sorry. This allows you to, I mean, act defensively and allows you to act offensively as well by abusing Westlow with it. So, like I said, you can book your opponent's monsters, but you can book Westlow as well and just reuse them. So, it's cool. And then 1 Heavy Storm, get rid of all the back rows. So, that's into spells, traps. If you blink, you'll miss them. So, 1 Solemn Judgment, 2 Warnings, that's pretty standard. 2 Fiendish Chains, and 2 cylinders. I'm going to work with this to make this actually 3 cylinders. I saw a great meme earlier today, it said Magic Cylinder stealing games since 2003, and that's absolutely amazing. Because 3 cylinder, that's exactly what this card's going to do. All format is pretty much steal games. So, it's a damn good card. On to Extra Deck. It's pretty damn standard. 2 Logia, that's standard. 2 Dolka, yeah, one of my friends is borrowing a Dolka, so, yeah, 2 Dolka is supposed to be in there, so. 1 Zenmeister, you combo this off with Westlow, and if you don't know what the Westlow loop is with Zenmeister, then it's hell on wheels. If you get caught in the Zenmeister loop, then it just sucks so bad, because Zenmeister allows you to bring out pretty much a Logia or a Dolka per turn. So, I mean, it's pretty damn amazing. 1 Utopia, 1 Maestroke, and 1 Roach. That brings out the rank 4s. Rank 5s, you have 1 Terrace, 1 Adris, 1 Zenmayo, and Gaia Thundercharger, just to exceed over on top of these guys, so you have an extra added effect. So, like, if you spin off Tierce all the way, then you can just Thundercharger off of it and start piercing next turn. So, I mean, it just gives you another 26 that you can just get an added effect off of. And then rank 3s, you really don't make them all that much, but when you do, you really do kind of need them. So, 1 Leviar is pretty standard. 1 Giga Brilliant, like, when you go through the Zenmeister loop, you can do, you can end it with a Serato, and then attack your opponent's monster with a Serato, and then add another Westlow to hand. Then you just summon up that Westlow and make Giga Brill, and so you make your Logias and Dolkas bigger and shit like that. So, it's a pretty neat little Exceed tech. So, I mean, it's really damn good. Like, anything that makes your monsters just bigger, then it's awesome. And then 1 Zenmane just to round it out. So, comment down below, tell me what you think. Like I said, I'm still making changes to the deck. It's nowhere near complete nor perfect. That's why I'm still testing and shit. So, comment down below, tell me what you think. I mean, is it a solid build? What do you, yeah. Are there different techs that you would make in the deck? Or, you think it's still just good the way it is? So, this is V85. Over and out.